Hey everyone, this is Sabs from Musings of a Makeup Maven. Can you honestly tell me that this looks attractive? I'm here to show you how to properly put on your blush without the nasty streak marks and how to make it look as natural as possible. If you'd like to know more, please stick around. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about blush. A lot of women are asking me how to properly apply blush, and it's very simple and it's easy to do. So the first thing to remember when you're applying your blush is that just think about how your face looks after you've come from the gym or after you've been exposed to sun. So normally you'll get color here on your cheekbones and your hairline, your chin, and your nose. You don't have to apply product on those areas, but those are the areas that I suggest that you can put color. When choosing the right shade of blush for you, always find out first if you are warm or cool skin toned. I remember in one of my posts, I said that to identify if you are warm or cool is to look at the veins on the insides of on the inside of your wrist. If it's on the green side, then you're warm, and if it's on the if it's blue and purplish, you are on the cool side. If you have both, just choose which one is more dominant. If you have green and purple somewhere in there, then you can more or less wear any shade of blush and it will still complement you. So if you have warm skin tone, you will benefit more on blushes that are on the orange side rather than on the blue side. For example, you have warm skin tone, so you will benefit from blushes that are on the orange side, like apricot, peach, etc, etc. But that doesn't limit you on those shades. You can still wear pink, but choose pinks that have an orange undertone, like peach pink, and vice versa for cool skin toned women. I will start with the bronzer. A lot of women don't really like using bronzer because they don't want to look dark, but I will still give you tips on how to properly apply your bronzer. I recommend using real makeup brushes when you apply makeup on your face because you can control them easier and you can avoid the nasty streak marks because the little brushes that come in those blushes are too square. So when you apply it on, you will have streak marks and it's just unattractive. I'm going to dip my angled blush brush and I'm going to apply my bronzer directly on my cheekbones. So you can do that model face. I like applying bronzer in small circular strokes and with light hand. So you just apply that directly on your cheekbones. Then you can apply a little bit of bronzer on the apples of your cheeks, but just a little so that it will blend very well. So just a few products. So now I look a little bit bronzed. I'm sure you've seen some people apply blush or bronzer on the tip of their nose, but I personally don't like it because it just looks like that you have something on your nose. When it comes to contouring, don't use your blush or your bronzer to contour the hollows of your cheeks. If you want to do that with your base, like your cream foundations or your liquid foundations, but never with your blush, because when you smile and, for example, when you smile and you have color on the hollows of your cheeks, I mean, that's not where you usually flush. So if you want to contour, use highlighting and contouring products. When it comes to applying blush on the apples of my cheeks, I like using the Kabuki brush or another version of the Kabuki brush, a smaller one. Anything that has a rounded tip like this. You can also use a flat blush brush like this one, but I like using the side of the brush rather than the tip of the brush. So I'm going to show you how to apply one cheek with a Kabuki brush and the other side with a flat brush. I'm going to dip my brush there. Always shake off the excess product and then smile, and then you apply it on the apples of your cheeks. Always use a light hand and just use circular motions going up a little bit. Always start with a light color because you can always build that if you still need more. Never start with so much blush because, you know, erasing that will take so much of your time. So there, it looks very natural. It doesn't look streaky. Now I'm going to apply my blush with the flat brush. So I'm going to dip the side of my brush. Always tap off the excess and just apply in circular motions going up and just. So when it comes to blush, you have to make it look as natural as possible. You don't want to look scary. So don't apply it with a heavy hand or with that small free brush that comes with those little compacts. I recommend, you know, using proper tools so that you can apply your blush as natural as possible. So guys, that concludes my how-to video on how to properly apply your blush. I hope that you learned something from this short video. If you have questions, my email address is sabshernandez@gmail.com, and you can find lots of product recommendations when it comes to blushes. My blog is musingsofaMakeupMaven.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.